Hey there, so today I'm going to talk about my favorite smartphone, and we'll find out in a second what that is. So my favorite smartphone is, well, this one, the Z Max Pro. For its price, everything, and whatever not. So the first thing we're going to look at is the design. So looking at the design, on the front of the phone we have 3 capacitive touch buttons, a 1080p 6-inch screen, a 5 megapixel shooter on front with earpiece and some sensors. One side of the phone we have the volume rocker and the power button, which the power button is textured. On the other side of the phone, we have a SIM card and SD card tray. On the top of the phone, we have a headphone jack, a noise cancelling mic, and on the bottom, we have a microphone and a USB Type-C port. On the back of the phone, we have speaker, the ZTE logo, a fingerprint sensor, LED flash, and a 13 megapixel camera, and a cool blue rubbery feeling on it. So now let's talk about why I like the phone. Number 1, I see all these people out there saying, this is the nicest phone in the world because it has this feature, this feature, this feature, and this feature. This is thin. It's thin enough that you're not going to notice it compared to other phones. It feels thin to me. It has a fingerprint sensor, USB Type-C, has enough storage for anybody, has Android 6.0.1, which is going to be upgraded to 7.0. It has a 1080p screen, which is enough for most people as of right now. The price is under $200, so it's cheaper than budget smartphones. It has quick charge, so it charges fast. It can hold up to 256 gigabyte SD card, so you're safe on that side. It's I wouldn't say lightning fast, but it's really fast. It has great audio quality. It has great reception. You can't notice anything wrong with the display at all. And for just the price, I really can't say anything bad. It's VR ready, so it's able to play in a virtual reality headset, and it's just has all the greatest features inside of it with that all the like $400 to $800 smartphones have, and this is under $200. And for under $200, I've seen a bunch of different smartphones that are under $200. Do any of them have as good of a performance or just features as this phone? No. I've seen the under $200 phones. They don't have USB Type-C, which isn't the biggest must in the world, but if you are to have it, then okay, it has it. This one has a fingerprint sensor, while the other phones, they don't have fingerprint sensors. Like, seriously, like under $200 packed in with features. This one has the best. This one is gonna get Android 7 some point, hopefully in the beginning, the quarter 1 of next year. And seriously, like this phone, it has all of the features that you want. I'm serious, it has every feature that you would want in a phone that you'd have to pay $400 to $800 for. And it gives it to you for under $200 with T-Mobile, it's $179.99. Metro, it's $100. But I understand the screen is a little big, but phones nowadays are coming with bigger screens and everything like that. But it is, for its price, giving you a lot better performance and features than anything under 200 would give you. And I think if this had 4 gigs of RAM inside of it, it would stack up to the $400 and $800 smartphones. and it would just be awesome. I don't find anything wrong with this phone ever, other than the issues it had in the original software version, which have been fixed. But other than that, there really are no issues with this phone. It's one of the best phones that you can find. It comes thin enough. Like, you don't need the thinnest phone in the world. Just look at the Note 7, for example. It was extremely thin, and the claims now are that the battery was packed in too tight. This phone, I really don't know how thin. It's really light for how big it is. It's thin. It has all the I don't know how much I can say this. If you're looking for a budget smartphone and you're getting pissed that all of these different companies are saying, or YouTubers or anything are saying, $400 budget smartphone, and you're getting pissed and you're saying, like, that's not budget. That used to be, like, maybe 3 years ago, that used to be what flagship prices are. And you know what I've got to say to that? Go die, people who say that. Well, not really, but when you're saying budget smartphone, what I tend to think is under $200, not $400, where when someone's looking up budget smartphones, they're looking up something they can afford, not something that's $400 to $800. So this really is a truly budget smartphone, and if I were to recommend any phone, and I have recommended this phone to multiple people, I have one person who bought it, another person went with the higher end smartphone, but if I really were to recommend this phone to anybody, I really would. I praise this phone. I got someone to buy it. They love it. It's really just awesome. It uses a nano SIM card, which is also really good. And I don't know. But it's just awesome. Anyways, this is my top smartphone of 2016. So if you did like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.